This is a 3510. Dust cap. Dust cap. 3510. Yeah. Alright guys, we're back here. 3510 from DD Audio reconing process. Gonna recheck the coil placement one more time, make sure it's tight. Everything appears to be well. Now we're gonna pull it back out and add CA glue to the lower portion. If I can open it, give me just a minute. Alright, CA glue from DD Audio. It is the best CA glue out there. A lot of companies actually use their glue. If you believe me or not, it is what it is. Alright, had to cut the end off really quick. Gonna be pretty generous with the glue here. We like to use a lot. We don't like problems, guys. We don't go cheap on the glue. This is $40 our cost a bottle, which is quite a bit. But it's the best stuff that's out there. I wouldn't use anything else personally. Stick her in there. I'm gonna put these wires here at an angle. Probably should have planned this out a little bit better first, but that's okay. We're not going to stick a lot of pressure on this. Got our handy old clamps here. I like to clamp it down a little bit, just how I do it. Not a requirement. I don't like problems. Alright. That looks all good to me. Everything's lined up in the center how it's supposed to be. We're going to hit it with some activator. It's going to activate it. It's had time to seep into the spider. Now, we're going to add some more glue, but this time stick it around the edge right here. We're going to add more, forget what they call it, around where the two pieces meet together. Nice and carefully here. Not to get it in an area that you don't want it, because once it is on there, it is on there. And also glue down the wire. This is a process that you learn by screwing up. The very beginning when I was learning, I screwed up a lot. A lot. Cost me a lot of cash. It's part of the game. Part of the game, guys. CA glue again. Now we got to squeeze this wire through this hole. It's a small little hole. Might have to cut it out a little larger. Yep, let's just cut it out a little bit larger. Stick it through the hole. Don't technically have to do that, but we can do it in two different ways if we want. I don't like that, actually. We're going to actually not use the holes. I'm going to make an adjustment here on the fly because I don't like how it's trying to act here. We're going to glue it to the actual frame. That way there's no problems in the future. I don't like problems. Give it some extra slack there so there is no problems. it. Got them in there. They have room to flex if they have to, or whenever they will do that. Alright, next part is going to be the cone. The cone has a line right here. We're going to meet it up with the line that the factory created, and it should just slide right on there and slide in there. Everything's nice and tight and easy to move with your hand. Alright, add glue to here first. We don't recone often, but it's kind of like riding a bike. Take our handy spread stick here and spread it out. What's that? Wait, you can come over here. Okay. I told him once you give me the go ahead, I'll start pulling stuff apart.
Okay. He's thinking about it?
No, he's gonna do it.
Okay. When he says do it, go to Doug and say I need, like, hopefully that does it like this way you can overnight it out of the ball.
Okay.
Right? Doug said that they can overnight it.
Okay.
Alright. Need to get in contact with Mr. Joe or Manny and get that CH4 in that speaker harness kit.
Okay.
If they have a speaker harness kit, it's not a big deal if they don't, but you know.
Okay.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
What's with the lift kit or the rise kit?
All right, we have this piece is now down in there. We're gonna let it soak up as much of the glue as possible. Then we'll hit it with some activator. Then we'll put the cap on, then put the carbon cap on, and it will be a wrap. We're gonna give that about a half of a minute here. We ought to be all good to go now. We're gonna hit it. We're gonna let that dry. Stick a little bit more here. Now, never forget, because I've done this, to pull out your shims. Never forget to pull these out. I have done that before. And I had to cut it open and recone the whole thing again. Make sure all of them are out. Promise you, I have done that before. It sucked. Hardcore. Hardcore. I'm gonna put the regular cap on, and then we'll stick the carbon cap on. Yes, it has two caps. How are you?
I'm doing fucking peachy.
You want to come talk to the camera, or you think you're good?
Yeah.
Talk to the
Hey,
camera.
what's up, man? This Chet Johnson over here at Wired Customs, man. You look, I got a ranch stain on my shirt from eating lunch. And, you know, my dad's reconing stuff. You know what I'm saying?
He loves the Recone. He's actually the Recone master. I'm
Recone
just
king.
taking his spot right now.
Yeah.
Alright. We're going to add some more glue. Just in case. I am one of the most generous people with glue. I don't like problems. So many people are cheap. Alright, that's that. Now we need the surround wherever we put it. No, this is not a true how-to video. I'm just showing you my process and what I'm doing. Alright, put this bad boy back on there before we put the carbon cap on. Alright, that's on now. That's what it looks like right now. And then we're going to add the carbon cap, but we're going to use special glue because if you don't do this right, it will look ugly. We're going to make it look pretty. Alright, we're going to do it in the other room, that way it doesn't have to get moved. We're going to stick a heavy speaker on top of the cap, just a cheap heavy speaker right on top of the cap once we get it all lined up perfectly. And what this speaker's job is just to lay pressure down on the speaker so it presses it down and the glue can have time to dry. This is the glue we're using also from DD Audio. This is called Wonder Glue in black. It's going to make it where it looks good after it dries. It's just going to take a little bit of time. Alright guys, that's it.